Our magic item in the podcast is the Augmenting Whetstone. This rough sapphire sharpening stone contains potent magic that, when released, temporarily imbues a weapon with a magical enhancement. The bonus really depends on the rarity. You got a common for a +1, uncommon for +2, and rare for +3.
Now, if I recall correctly, I believe they actually had quite a few of these were similar objects in 4th edition.
Yes, actually, that's exactly where this came from.
Right. And actually, one of my friends I'm amazed people haven't used these more often. These are kind of awesome.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I'll go ahead and mention that right now. A lot of the magic items I'm doing right now, converted versions from 4th edition, because there's a lot of good stuff in 4E that didn't get the love that it wanted, so I'm trying to bring it to life in 5th edition.
And I think 4E in general, though, takes a lot more flack than it deserves.
I would agree. Anyway, so what does it do? As a bonus action, you can touch this whetstone to a melee or ranged weapon. The weapon gains a bonus to attack and damage roll for 10 minutes based on its rarity. The weapon also counts as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistances and immunities to non-magical attacks and damage. What do you think about this?
Anything that gives the players a buff, it's always a plus in my eyes.
Yep. As a guy that really limits the amount of magical items he uses, this is really cool because I can keep giving them out, right? It's a consumable, so they have to hold on to it when they think they're going to need it, generally like the big boss fight, or even in the middle of combat. If you're in a situation where you're really struggling, this really can turn the tide in your favor, making it a very cool magical item to include. So,
and we do stress consumable, though.
Yes, it needs to be consumable. I mean, because otherwise, because you don't want to start stacking this with magical weapons. You start giving them a +3 sword and then give them one of these things, giving them a +6, they're never going to miss.
Assuming they even stack in the first place.
Well, I think you can leave it up to the DM. Yeah, I would say they probably wouldn't normally stack, but it doesn't really clarify that, so...
Well, no, in 4th edition, they did not. So.
Right, they had separate categories.
Right.
That'll do it for our magic item, the Augmenting Whetstone.